Hey, what's going on, guys? obsoleteXeo here with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare gunfight video. This was recorded in the alpha on PS4, and I gotta say, I really love this game. I am interested to see what happens in the beta. Most everything that I found from the alpha was very positive. We're talking things like developer feedback and intake. You can see a lot of Reddit posts where they processed a lot of our information from the alpha and took in specific requests that the community made, even going as far as seeing uploaded clips by different various players and taking into action either the next day, patching it immediately in the alpha, which is like incredible because it's a limited time event, and really working on making the experience better for all players. I kind of want to talk about that, but I also want this commentary to be a little bit about me and where I've been at for the past while, because I haven't really done very many commentary videos that much, if at all, in a very long time. This guy just got destroyed. The gameplay is pretty exciting, actually. You can definitely tell that I'm still really getting used to the controls. There's a couple times where I try and take different actions like jumping or using the different weapons in certain ways where it's just kind of clunky. I still didn't even know with this gameplay that the 725 is a shotgun, and a lot of the gunfight random drops have the 725 coming with a long scope. So you see later in the gameplay, I have a couple times in derp. Stuff like that is what I'm talking about earlier, where I just mess up because I don't know. There's instances here where you can see I walk out, I see the opponent, and because I was focusing somewhere else, he ganks me. So anyway, so the 725, I'm still getting used to the weapons. This is one of my first few games recorded. I just wanted to include it because it's a little bit more on the lengthy side. There's some campiness going on, and we'll talk about that later. But it's also pretty exciting towards the end. So this there's a guy kind of talking in the background as well, but on the other team. Anyway, I enjoy this mode a lot, but I'm really looking forward to the beta to see what it brings. 6v6, 8v8, 20v20, and they even hinted at 100-player game modes. Now, that is very loose, and it's interesting to speculate, could that be Battle Royale? You see with the gunfight OSP pickup mode that I actually uploaded a video earlier with Carrying Matt is the series that I'm going to call it, and hopefully as the beta and the actual release comes out, I can continue that series a little bit more. I have a couple of videos on the way as well, some pretty exciting ones. Unfortunately with that, my mic for whatever reason was recorded really low, which is... Damn, I got that guy good. My mic was recorded low, which is strange because when I played it back, it sounded fine, and my audio was recording the same way that it is recording right now, so it's really strange to me. I mean, I was sitting back and wasn't talking directly into the mic, but that's like my only gripe from that. But if you want to go check that out, I'll link it in the description as well, and that video is really fun because that's the first video I've edited in quite some time. Where I really spent a good amount of time like trying to create some good content there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I get fucked up right here. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and there's more of that series to come for sure. I had a lot of fun recording that. I had a lot of fun editing it, and playing with Matt is a blast, and he's one of my best friends, so it's always good. But yeah, so with that mode, you pick up weapons off the ground, and I'm wondering if the infrastructure is there that Infinity Ward could really make a Battle Royale. I think if they did, with the... This guy rages so hard. With the new engine, I think the Battle Royale could be insane. We've seen a little taste of the 20v20, I think. I could be wrong there, but I want to say that some of the maps get really massive with a lot of vehicles as well. And it seems like we have this huge, broad stroking range of gameplay available, which is really cool. You have something super close quarters, like Gunfight and Gunfight OSP. Very intense, very tactical. This guy's so mad. Lots of close range tactics there. And you have what we suppose to think is 20v20, which has never happened in a Call of Duty before. We've seen 10v10, I want to say, in Ground War, but I don't think we've ever seen 20v20. And all the while being on dedicated servers, that's something that I want to talk about too. This game ran really smooth for an alpha. I stuttered and lagged like a couple times, but for the most part the frames stayed really solid, and better than other Call of Duties, because I think this is running at 60 FPS to my knowledge, and I wanted to highlight that. This guy gets smoked. Running at 60 FPS, insane. I mean, Call of Duty's historically on console have ran at 30 FPS, and in the past there's been times where it's even ran at 30 FPS on PC, which Call of Duty's never been known to be a PC-driven game, and that riled up a lot of people. And I think there's a player base there with the cross-save, which is also what I talk about, where the cross-save seems very enticing. I can play with people on Xbox. I was talking to somebody the other day in messages, and it seems like we're going to hook up for some group play when the retail game comes out. There is PC players that I know that would love to hop in together, so I'm really excited for that. I don't know about balancing. That's another video where we talk about keyboard and mouse and the advantages there or lack thereof. You know, there's huge controversies with that across multiple games. This guy is so mad. I love it. But that's kind of where I'm at with Call of Duty. But I want to talk about myself a little bit more, because I really have taken a step away from YouTube for a long time. It hasn't been something I've focused on. Also streaming as well. It's one of those things where it's a twofold kind of thing. One, I haven't had the drive or the passion to... I thought this guy said something. Yeah, there he goes. I haven't had the drive and the passion to really want to go this route, because my mind has been focused on other creative outlets. I play a game called Magic the Gathering, and I work in that game a lot as well. That's actually my profession, and so a lot of my time and energy is spent focusing on that. There's a lot of financial analytics to look at, card evaluation, deck building, from anywhere from playing the game to just concerning myself with the financial aspect of it. If you've never heard of it, it's pretty interesting because it is a collectible trading card game. It's been around for years and years and years and years. It just came out with a Magic Arena, which is downloadable on, I think now the Epic Store, and on just online, MTG Arena, but it's really nice. I think that's opened up a lot of doors for newer players to get in. This guy gets shot in the dick. But that's where I've been for the better part of, honestly, like a decade. And when I was younger, I was kind of getting into the YouTube side of things quite a bit. I never really took it seriously, and I never stayed with it. I was never fully active, and I think that's where I messed up, because while I was doing it at the time, my videos are super derpy, they're not well edited, there's not a lot of time spent with making those videos, but I did have a lot of fun. For a while I considered graphic design as one of my favorite passions and something that I wanted to get into, and filmmaking was part of that as well, and the idea of making YouTube videos was really appealing to me, but I never fully went through with it because I never had the cutting edge stuff, and I never put as much time into it as I should have, because I was still focusing on academics at the time. And I think it's, with our education system, it's really discouraging to, if you have a passion that is something creative like that, it's almost discouraged to some extent, because you have to spend so much of your time allocated to the hard sciences and whatnot. And I was going into school for engineering. I didn't like it. I don't really want to talk about that, but I did not have a great experience with that, and that's one of the worst periods of my life. And that basically turned away the idea of streaming and YouTube as something that I wanted to explore. So I moved away from it, and all the while I've been playing games at various degrees. I've gone years without even playing video games. Unless you consider Magic a video game that's kind of been there for the past decade or so. And then I've gotten really heavy into it for a while, and now with some of the games coming out and where it's been, I'm really enjoying some of the games. Destiny 2, Call of Duty, but I still don't have the tech there. I still don't have the cutting edge graphics card. I don't have a PC at all. I still have the same laptop that I've used for all these years. So that's why the videos are 720. That's why they're edited in the way that they are. I want to work more on that, and I'm very heavily considering getting a pretty decent end PC, and it's something that I want to explore for sure. But that's kind of where I've been, as I am about to try and clutch up here. This fight gets pretty intense. That kind of threw me off with the name tag there, because I thought I was shooting at his body, but with the smoke and I'm not sure with the name tag placement, I was shooting to the side of him. I didn't quite realize that, so that got really hectic there. It's kind of sad to cut this video off right here, but it is coming to an end, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe, please enjoy my videos, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.